Nine Noir Lives. Ich weiß nicht, ob wir nochmal mit Tinkle reden sollten. Ich würde auch an ihm lecken, aber ich glaube, er mag das nicht.
I'm back.
Ja.
Tinkle is excited.
Huch. Ach so, ich muss mit ihm reden, wenn ich da hoch will. Okay.
That's all the information.
Then I imagine.
Mhm. Okay. Also Tinkle lässt mich dann da rein. Dann haben wir hier... Was? Ich werde gerufen. Ah,
Desiree? What are
Desiree.
you doing here?
I've not left yet, Cuddles.
You've been here the whole day? Desiree, you've had a traumatic experience. You need some rest.
Ich glaube, die wohnt da.
Managed to nap a little in my room, thank you, Cuddles. But
The attractive cat looked in the direction of Tinkle, guarding the elevator like a sphinx.
I wanted to thank you properly for saving me yesterday.
Okay.
Who knows how much longer I'd have been stuck there? Are you speaking with Bartholomew? Have you found evidence against him? You have to involve the police, Cuddles.
Was?
No, nothing like that. He, invited me over for a chat.
You can't trust him, Cuddles. Please, don't believe a single word he says.
Abruptly, tears appeared in her eyes.
Oh, Cuddles, I'm scared to even think it. Could Bartholomew have...
Killed his own son? Why? She stared at me for a moment through shining tears before seeming to come to a decision.
There's something you need to know, Cuddles. Edgar and I, the night he died, we talked.
What?
After my act, he came to my changing room. He was angry, Cuddles, going on about his father, about Gumdrop. He seemed angry at the whole Montemute Empire and scared. Could Bartholomew have given him an ultimatum? Perhaps Edgar wanted out, but his father had other plans.
Why didn't you mention this last night?
Oh, Cuddles, forgive me, but I didn't trust you yet. You found me in the chest when nobody else did, and I wondered if Bartholomew was trying to trick me. But I spoke to Pepe and to Tinkle, and it's clear you're earnest about solving this.
Anything else might you have overlooked mentioning last night, Desiree?
Nothing more. I swear. I can't help but feel that this is partly my fault. Perhaps if I'd tried to convince Edgar to cut ties or offered more support.
I'm sure there's nothing more you could have done, Desiree.
It's so kind of you to say, Cuddles. And I feel so much better after speaking to you. If you need any help putting that horrible criminal away for what he did, just ask.
Thanks, I shall.
Also sie spricht aber schon ganz komisch über ihren Chef. Also sie sagt zwar, ja, sie hat Angst vor ihm und so, aber ich bin mir wirklich nicht so sicher, ob ich ihr trauen sollte. Die macht mir, für meinen Geschmack, macht sie mir ein bisschen zu schöne Augen, als dass ich wirklich, ja. Ich meine, ich hatte ein ziemlich ehrliches Gespräch mit dem Boss da, ne? Und dann ist das Mikrofon abgestürzt. Also ich finde, sie macht ein bisschen dann... Ja, ich weiß auch nicht, was sie im Schilde führt, ehrlich gesagt. Aber ich traue ihr nicht so ganz. Also ich habe das Gefühl, irgendwas ist auch mit ihr nicht so ganz richtig. Aber ja, sie möchte mir auf jeden Fall helfen. Ich weiß jetzt nicht, inwiefern das so gut ist. Später war sie es, oder zumindest ein Handlanger. Ja, ich werde auch das Gefühl nicht los, dass mit der irgendwas nicht stimmt. Also, ich bin da wirklich nicht so sicher. Aber sie kommt mir ein bisschen zu suspekt vor. Und zu scheinheilig, oh ja, das ist alles und du darfst ihm nicht trauen. Und ja, keine Ahnung. Und sie haben geredet, ja, ich weiß nicht.
What can I even add to that? Nutter Butter Investigations is looking into the murder. Consider hiring us for your next violent death.
Dass sein Vater was damit zu tun hat. Sicherlich ist es möglich, auch immer in Gangsterfamilien, vielleicht gar nicht so untypisch, dass da mal aus der Situation heraus oder irgendwie da mal ein Familienmitglied daran glauben muss. Aber Ach, guck mal, wir haben jetzt hier das Establishment und wir haben das Meows Emporium. Hier geht, das ist dieser Dealer für dieses Kidnap-Zeug, Catnip. Und hier weiß ich ehrlich gesagt gar nicht, nach was ich da suche. Müssen wir mal gucken. Das, glaube ich, war so ein Tipp von ihm. Von diesen anderen möglichen Gangstern. Alles klar, Dankeschön Ihnen und viel Grüße.
Meows Emporium. This is the shop, according to Huggy. The Cosmo person should be here.
Cosmo, genau. Gucken wir mal rein, ob Cosmo da drin ist. Und ob der wirklich ein kleiner Dealer ist. Winner!
Welcome to Meows Emporium, customer. With your fur so smooth and your nose so wet. Purr.
The shop was run by a raccoon, it seemed. You didn't see many of them in Meow Meow Furrington, but he was so positive, I already liked him. Confetti? Flavored confetti?
Yes, Meows has spared no expense for our promotion. Purr. Please enjoy our delicious apricot-flavored paper pieces.
Apricot? Not really my favorite.
Such honesty. Thank you for your feedback, customer. Purr. This will help make our next confetti gun 100 times better.
Oh, do watermelon flavor next time. I love watermelon.
Watermelon? Incredible feedback. Thank you, customer. This might be the best feedback Meows has ever received. Please, take this with the thanks of the entire extended Meows family.
A weird plastic ring? What's this do?
It's a mood ring, customer. Purr. When you wear it, it can tell you how you're feeling. For example, if I put it on, it would say that I feel honored by your patronage. Studies have shown that making customers self-conscious about their emotions makes them buy more things to feel better about themselves.
Well,
Okay.
Isn't that neat?
Ich weiß ja nicht, ob ich einem Waschbär so prinzipiell trauen würde. Ich finde Waschbären immer so ein bisschen, die haben sowas Anbrechermäßiges. Ich weiß auch nicht. Also Waschbären, man sagt ja immer, das gibt ja so ein Sprichwort, das heißt, never trust your local Waschbär oder so. Ich weiß, das sagt man doch so, ne? Don't you trust the Waschbär because er ist hinterm Arsch her. So, wir haben hier ein Freshpaket.
That's for competition winners, Cuddles. Time to be.
Die haben den Schalk im Nacken, ja. Denselbigen haben sie im Nacken. Und das hier ist Cosmo.
On the side of the shop stood a cat who must be the assistant. His blank expression and slow, methodical gum chewing did not inspire much confidence. But if Meowie wasn't this Cosmo I wanted, then it could only be this cat. Cosmo?
That's my name.
Hi, I'm Cuddles. Nice to meet you. Someone told me you could help me.
Inside-out umbrellas are to the left, and the exchange bin is to the right.
Oh, no. I mean, I love the shop, and I will definitely look around more. But for now, I just have some questions about seeds.
Seeds, like, from plants? Like, I don't know, seeds guy. Do I look like a freaking planologist?
Could you just take a look anyway?
If you really want, guy. But I told you, I don't know anything.
Aber wir wissen doch, dass Cosmo davon Ahnung haben muss, ne? Wurde uns ja auf jeden Fall gesagt. So, Tüte mit Nip. Aber ich dachte...
They don't
Die
feel
Tüte mit-
particularly special.
Ah, nee.
Dry, hard, not very heavy.
Doch, aber Tabby hat uns das doch gesagt. Ich dachte, Tabby hat gesagt, dass wir von Cosmo das Nip bekommen würden. Oder war das mit den Samen?
No. Never seen him.
Are you absolutely certain? Please, these seeds are a lead in a murder case.
Murder? You mean Edgar?
Well, that's an interesting first guess. Did you know him?
Know him? Oh, cucumbers, I'm clean, all right, I promise I was not involved.
God.
I don't know anything. I don't know how much more clearly I can communicate. I don't know. anything. Please, just go. I'm nobody. I don't want to get locked up in a dark little room in the pool of Paul.
La Boule de Poix? The fancy theater?
No, bro, you are confusing me. I never said anything. Leave me alone.
La Boule de Poix? What does that have to do with this whole mess?
Was ist mit Cosmo, ey? Okay, Cosmo, wie ist das mit dem Nip? Hast du auch dazu eine Idee? Cosmo ist ja komplett durch den
You
Wind.
know about this. His eyes widened. It was as if his dark face somehow paled.
Nothing. Leave me alone.
Lauter Freaks hier, dann guck dir mal den Waschbären an, wie er die ganze Zeit das so guckt. Oh, da gibt es einen Kratzbaum. Ein Hypnose-Set und ein selbstschäumender Fellreiniger.
He is so nice. I can't steal from him. I must abide by the unbreakable laws of exchange.
Aber was kann ich denn gegen ein Hypnose-Set tauschen? Ich hätte schon gern eins. Also ich meine, wer hätte nicht gern ein Hypnose-Set? Also, let's face it. Ich hätte gern ein
It
Hypnose-Set.
could possibly be of use to me, or I suspect anyone.
Okay. What about this guy? Come on. Meowie.
I haven't seen a raccoon in Meow Meow Furrington in ages.
Me neither, customer. Purr.
But
Ach so, er tarnt sich als Katze. I love being a cat, deswegen das T-Shirt.
Meowie? A raccoon? We do have a good time here at Meowie's, don't we, customer? How can I be a raccoon? Look at my shirt.
I love being a cat. Well, I mean, does that prove anything, though?
And I purr constantly. Purr. See? I just did it. Plus, I'm called Meowie, a common and popular cat name, given to me by my parents, Mr. and Mrs. Real Cat.
I have a lot of feline stuff going on. I'm not denying that.
Then it's settled. We're Meowie the cat and Mr. Customer the other cat. Two cats, living life in the cattiest city in the world. Purr. Meow. Scrunk.
Sorry, was that skronk at the end?
Yes, the noise two cats make when they have a deep understanding of the fact that they're both cats and are deeply satisfied with the fact. Skronk!
Skronk to you too, then. Meowie, skronk.
Da stimmt da irgendwas nicht mit dem Bengel hier. Irgendwas stimmt da ganz und gar nicht. Gut. Was verkauft er denn hier für Sachen?
Meowie, I've had a glance around your shop, and I can't quite figure out if you have a theme.
Of course I have a theme, customer. Purr. My theme is things that people need.
Well, okay, but who needs to pick only one example of at least 20 in my field of view right now? Who needs inside-out umbrellas?
Forward thinking, dear customer. Strong winds will turn your umbrella inside out anyway. So catch the air unawares. Beat it to the punch. Purr.
Absolute genius. No further questions. Thank you.
Ja, er weiß auch nicht, was hier los ist. Also der Meowie hat anscheinend irgendwelche wirklichen krassen, deepen Identitätsissues, ne? Also, na gut.
Meowie, the exchange bin over there, is that related to your promotion?
It is not, customer. It is for the world-famous Meows Emporium Historical Artifact Exchange Program, which has been running uninterrupted for over 5 months.
Wow.
Oh, so it's had good success.
None whatsoever, customer, purr, which only makes its grand purposes even more necessary. Meow Meow Furrington has a rich and fascinating history. You, as a customer of rare insight, no doubt remember all the great moments from our past that we learned about in cat school.
Mhm.
Yes, just remind me.
The Jam Wars, King Leopold the Lion Killer's coronation, the opening of the 100th Porky Pete's. This city has seen it all over the centuries. Purr. But time is like a haircut.
You always need more? Or everyone can see if you've gone through a bad one. The best ones are from a place halfway across the city that isn't open on weekends, even though you called and they said they were open on weekends, but you got there and they were closed, so you had to drive all the way home again, right?
No, fleeting. We must capture it while we have the chance. And that chance is now, customer. Purr. I'm assembling artifacts from significant moments in our city's history, creating a collection for all to enjoy and learn from. Bring me items of historical value to enrich my museum, and receive items from the exchange bin in return. Purr.
What do historical items look like, Meowie?
They could be anything, customer. Ancient weapons, rare cutlery, even mundane-seeming items of clothing. Actually, I have a lot of weapons and cutlery already, so clothing would be especially desirable. Purr.
Aha. Also, wenn ich was tauschen will gegen hier die Hypnosemaschine, dann brauche ich Kleidung dafür. Aber habe ich denn? Ich müsste was ablegen, ne?
What items will I get in exchange?
Treasures. Marvelous things. Go on. Take a look for yourself. Purr.
A fancy hat and, a bottle of some kind.
You mean a hypnotism kit? And a flask of self-foaming fur cleaner?
Hypnotism and, Meowie, I need you to believe me when I say I am now obsessed with owning these items. Don't give them to anyone else. I will be back with some, historical items.
Wonderful! Purr! Although, I am confused by your air quotes around historical.
Oh, just a cat thing, you know, like we learned in cat school.
Oh, yes, of course. In that case, I am eagerly awaiting your wonderful artifacts, customer.
Okay, was kann ich denn tauschen? Historische Sachen. Aber was ist los mit der Assistentin, genau?
I asked your assistant over there, about a murder, and he just shut down. What's with him?
Oh, customer. It is a tragic tale, Purr. I believe that Cosmo blames himself for our current situation. Ever since the amusement park, he has not been himself.
What did the amusement park do?
Took our customers, customer.
Oh.
Until some months ago, a constant stream of cats came through here, all of them seeking Cosmo's sage sales advice. But when the amusement park began advertising all over the city, even outside this very shop, they simply dried up. No more cats visiting all the time.
Okay.
Cosmo became withdrawn and refused to speak to me anymore. But I knew he carries a silent burden of failure. The poor thing.
Okay, Kosmos war so ein Typ, ja. Alles klar. Aber wo sind die ganzen Kunden?
Where did all your customers go?
Stolen away by the amusement park, customer.
Boah.
No sooner did it start advertising outside the shop than they all vanished.
Den Vergnügungspark würde ich gerne sehen, ehrlich gesagt. Genau, aber was kann ich tauschen?
Items of historical value,
Genau,
customer.
historischer Wert.
Anything
Historische Kleidung.
Talk later, Meow.
Okay, also da bekommen wir auf jeden Fall so ein... Was mit dem Fresspaket hier?
I'm gonna grab you so hard when I win you.
Wo geht's hier? Kann ich da durch? Hallo?
1, 2, 3, 4 stars. Wow. Ooh, this is an exceptionally promotional promotion.
Ja, okay, da gibt's noch so Zeug. Da gibt's den Winner Chicken Dinner.
Where would I put all of them? Plus, I don't think Meowie got them all through entirely legal means.
Ja, das glaube ich auch, dass diese Schilder hier nicht so ganz legal hier rangekommen sind, ehrlich gesagt. Das sind auch Straßenschilder und Schilder von Bars und so ein Kram. Das ist hier Werbung für den Freizeitpark, oder was? Ultra Playfun Park. No Laproons. Okay.
That's stuck on really tightly. I can't even scrape a corner off.
Ja, da ist doch schon ein Corner aufgescrapt. Muss halt mal anschauen, gell, Bürscherl. Okay. Then we go here. Ja gut, dann raus, oder was? Wo kann ich denn hier hingehen? Stadt, Reisen nach. Geht's da noch irgendwo hin? Nö, ne? Okay. Polizeiabguck hier. Ah, La Boule de Poli. Das ist neu. Da hat uns ja jetzt gerade, genau das Theater, da hat uns ja hier die Assistentin hingeführt. Da liegen ganz viele, da liegen ganz viele Zettel auf dem
It's
Boden.
locked, and I don't really care.
Ich dachte, der Typ ist echt, aber das ist nur eine Statue von Alfonso, der Kunstkatze, keine Ahnung. Ein ganz wichtiger Darsteller.
I need to get inside, kiddo. Must I buy a ticket or something?
No, I mean, yes, mister, you can buy tickets, but you can't go inside tonight. It's rehearsal night.
The gatekeeper that now barred my entry was a gangly, awkward young cat, gawking at me through the glass of the sales window like I was a zoo exhibit. Eyeballs like shucked oysters blinked rapidly behind moony glasses, and a huge purple pimple on the end of his nose blazed like a small sun. Teenagers. I was sure I could bully my way past this easily enough. My name is Cuddles Nutterbutter, and I'm here to investigate a murder.
Murder?
Yes, that's right. So, rehearsal night or not, I need you to let me in, and...
Wait, Cuddles? Like in Mr. Gibraltar's show?
Wait, what? What did Alfonso do?
In his play, mister. The bumbling cat who keeps struggling to tie his shoelaces with his very small hands. Cuddles Buttershutter. He is very funny. I like the part where he loses his car keys for 10 months.
What? That's not... He's the one who... I don't believe him. Oh, Alfonso, that's slander. You know, I'll take him to the ethics board.
Es
And
gibt
I'll
also...
go to his stupid play and watch it and then send a really scathing review to the newspaper. 0 out of 5 stars. No, out of 8.
Sorry, mister. Please don't yell. My supervisor will hear you and I'll be demoted back to mop duty in the kitten area.
Well, let me in then. And nobody needs to go back to mop duty.
But you might be lying, mister, to get the actors' signatures. They hate that. If I let you in without permission, I'll be demoted back to sausage basting. That's even worse than mop duty. The grease keeps flashing into my eyes.
Gott. Also, das ist also der Alfonso, unser Konkurrent. Das wusste ich nicht. Das ist der andere Privatdetektiv hier, Alfonso. Und er hat ein Schauspiel über uns geschrieben, über Cuddles Butternut, Nutter Butter, in dem er uns veräppelt, offenbar. Das ist ja der Hammer. Das muss ich ja sehen. Jetzt muss ich ihm nur kurz irgendwie was zur Überzeugung lassen, dass er mich reinlässt. Gucken mal, ob die Polizeimarke hier eine...
Okay, see this badge? I'm not lying, and I'm as official as it gets. Let me in, and if your supervisor gives you problems, I'll tell him to speak to the chief of police. How's that?
Okay, mister. Sorry, mister. You can go in.
Ja, geil. Dann mal rein und dann gucken wir uns das mal an. Man muss auch über sich selbst lachen können. Ja, absolut. Nur aber schade, wenn andere über einen lachen, ne?
Some overeager architect who really loved arches. It also wasn't deserted. To one side stood a cat in a fancy outfit, staring into the middle distance and mumbling something to himself. He seemed to be concentrating very hard. An interruption would do him good, I was sure.
Ja, geil, das Typ. Oh, und erst so ein mittelalterliches Mietekatzen-Ding. Die sind alle so süß einfach. Oh Mann, ey, Spiele mit Katzen, dann einfach das Allerbeste. Ich meine, wie süß will ein Spiel sein, ne? So, wir gucken mal hier, was es hier gibt. Erfrischungen. Oh, ein Horrorfilm über eine Gurke. Da gibt es Kaffee, Tee, Würstchen. Ich hätte gerne ein Würstchen, darf ich mal eins nehmen?
I don't know how long that's been there.
Komm, nimm mal eins mit.
It doesn't feel right to sneak a chocolate bar with that big poster staring down at me like about to eat me.
Wie soll er Angst haben vor Gurken?
It's too bulky to carry around.
Okay, was mit den kleinen Plüschgurken hier?
Cute! I'm gonna take one.
Okay, wir haben also eine kleine Plüschgurke, das ist ja total süß. Damit können wir bestimmt jemanden Angst machen, aber so richtig hart. Gut, dann sind hier lauter Plakate. Da können wir aber mal dran lecken. Okay, wir lecken nicht dran.
Suburban Bliss. When a family of long-haired cats moves in next door to some tabbies, hilarity and hijinks can't be far away.
Ja, das stimmt. Das sieht aus, als wäre das eine große Gurke, die da drunter steht. Wir gucken jetzt mal hier, was am Tresen so abgeht. Ob da uns jemand empfängt oder nicht. Gut, dann lassen wir mal... Was ist hier am Podium? Kann ich da vorbei oder passt er auf?
Who's been here recently? Rick Douglas, no clue. Thornton Reed? Lucian Sanchez, he was at school with Matrick. The two of them were buddies, weren't they?
Und Tybalt ist da. Da werden wir uns mal gucken, was Tybalt zu sagen hat.
The green beast.
Ah,
Excuse me,
meint
I just
die
need to slip by.
Gurke.
Sir, who allowed you in? This is rehearsal night, and you are disturbing my practice.
Was?
Tybalt McTherodon does not have time for autographs.
Don't worry, I'm not here for autographs. What are you practicing for?
What for? Is this not a theater, sir? A playhouse of dramatic intent.
Oh, a play. Hey, do you guys ever put on Lappy and Geronimo? That's my favorite play. I love those puppets.
What is this Sappy and Jiminimu?
Play with the racing puppets? You know, Geronimo, he's the short, fat one who always slips and falls and pulls Lappy down with him. Classic comedy. I yell, "Look out, Lappy!" every time, but he never listens. The actor looked aghast, as if I'd just asked him to hold the kitten's diaper.
It sounds hideous. Puppets, sir. This is La Boule de Poix, foremost stage for the performing arts, not a tawdry venue for a kitten's matinee.
I don't remember a manatee in Lappy and Geronimo.
There will be no puppetry here, sir, marine or otherwise. I am preparing to perform the grandest play there is, Malin.